Let's take care of what we need to update our series. For example, you created a series, you want to edit the title, or you want to edit the image that was uploaded. I think this is going to give us a little bit of opportunity to learn something new. So let's dive straight into it. So obviously we're going to need a view for the edit. So I'm going to create a new view in my series directory that I'm going to call edit.blade.php. And it's going to look exactly like the create, except that we're not going to be creating, but we're going to be editing an existing series. So it looks like we're going to be passing that series into this view. So edit, and we'll just equal the series title, so we know what we are editing. Then in the template, we're going to redirect this into a put request. Leave the CSRF field, and for us to actually make put requests, we need to tell Laravel that the method field is a put. So right here, we're going to echo method field and pass in put. Then we have a title, so we can assign the value of this title to be equal to the series title that was passed into this view. And we have our image. And we have a description. So let's equal the current description right here. And the basic idea is when we submit this form, it's going to update the title and the description. But then if there is no file field, then it's not going to update that field. Okay. So we need to direct this to the correct route and pass the correct parameters. If we check out our route list to update a series with a put or patch request, we submit that series, pass in the identifier, and we are using a slug in this case, and it has to point to series.update, and it's going to the update method, right? So series.update is what we need. We need to pass in the series slug as a parameter, so our automatic route model binding can take care of that. And I think that's all we need to do in our front. Then we'll head over to our series controller. And first we'll attack our edit method, which should return that view at main series edit, and it has to go with the series, and we can automatically type in series right here for Laravel to inject it. Great. Then in our update method, which we're going to be taking care of that later, let's just die dump request all. Okay. So last stop in our all.blade.php, where we have this table, we need to pass in the correct route parameters. So this should go to a route which should be series.edit, and I think that's what we have. That's what we have. And it requires a parameter which should be the series slug. Okay, so let's try this out. Refresh this page. We have the edit. If we click on the edit, it takes us to edit this series. And then it gives us the title, the field where we can change everything, and the update button. And clicking on that, makes a get request. I think I know why. That's because it's supposed to be a post request. There's no such thing as a put request. Laravel is automatically going to recognize it by the method field right here. Okay, so go back and then click on the update. There we go. We have the data from our front end. Okay, if we're actually to upload a picture, we're gonna have an instance of uploaded file right there. Okay, so let's take care of our update method. First of all, I'll type in this for us to have the series. Now that we have the series, we can update its properties. Now I would like to create a custom update series request where we can actually customize or take care of everything in the background and validation and all of that good stuff. So I'll create a request, php artisan make request update series request. Okay, so if we head over to our update series request, authorize, I'll set that to true for now. The rules, it should have a title which must be required, and a description which must also be required. So we are not required to actually upload an image when we are updating, but the title and the description fields must be passed in the request. Now I'd like to show you something. We have some request right here. We have our update series request and we have a create series request. And if we check out our create series request, it has this upload series image method. And what this upload series image method is, it uploads the series and stores the name in this file name property on this class. Now I want to use this exact same method, so I'm gonna copy it, but I'm gonna refactor in a little while. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'll first of all copy this method, head over to my update series, and I'll paste in that method. So it's going to upload the series if we have image uploaded. So in my controller, what I can do is check if request has file, then would call request upload series image. Okay, so we have this upload series image on the update series.php. So we'll upload the image, and then once the image is uploaded, we'll have this file name set, and we could automatically do this: series image URL equals request upload series image, then we'll get the file name. Okay, because we actually setting the file name property on this instance. Okay, then we would have to set the title, because we know the title would be in the request, and would also have to set the description. And finally, we need to update the series slug field. So we'll call the string slug method, and we'll pass in the request title, and we'll just call series save finally to persist that data. And finally, after we successfully save the series, we'll just return redirect to a route series.index. Okay, so first we check if there's an image. If there's an image, we update the image URL field and we upload the image, and then we update the title, description, slug, save, redirect the user to the page where he can view all the series. Okay, so here we have all our series, and I'm gonna edit this one. So I'm gonna edit that title to maybe best Laravel cast, change the description to maybe description of best Laravel cast, and then upload a new series, maybe this one, and then click on update series, and automatically I'm redirected here. We can see already that this was edited, the title. So what we want to check is if the image was actually edited. So I'm gonna get all the series, and if we check out this one, we have the slug updated, title updated, the image URL also points to best Laravel cast.png. If we check out the image in our storage, there we have it. So it looks like everything is working as expected. But in the very next video, what I want us to do is go through this exact same process, but we're going to be going through it using our test. So we want to make sure that everything is working like we want it to work.